So if you're jumping on here, say hi, let me know you're here. I'm going to teach you guys about the art of brand storytelling. I think it's really important on your post to be able to tell a story, especially if you want more engagement. Do you guys tell stories on your post? You don't? Like, what are your problems in your post? Do you find that you're not getting a lot of feedback? Are you really struggling with that? I started storytelling, and then it really changed things for me. Because when I told the story, people were finally really able to connect with the things that I was talking about. They would really understand where I was coming from. They were really able to understand that emotion. What's the story behind of it? How can I see her heart? So that's kind of important to show people who you are. Whenever you tell an engaging story, you're wanting to tell a story, you want to have 3 elements for your engaging story. So any story is going to have 3 things that are really important: character, drama, and resolution. So this is probably one of those things you might want to take notes for. Character, drama, and resolution. Character represents the connection between you and your target audience. So what are the needs of your audience? What is a character that you feel that you can relate to while remaining authentic? My target market is going to be spiritual entrepreneurs. My market that I connect with is spiritual entrepreneurs, moms, spiritual beings seeking out their gifts on their path or trying to find themselves. I'm a path guide. I help people find their path and get them closer to their self so they can connect to source in the best way and understand themselves a little better and learn how to relate to others better. The day that I taught this training, I'm looking at my notes from that day, it was actually on my daughter's birthday. So on that day, my character would have been my daughter. The next element for the 3 keys of storytelling is going to be the drama that helps to build up with your audience. However, you don't want to overdo that drama. You want to make sure that you're being really authentic, so you're being real and honest. That storytelling post could have been my daughter on her birthday as the character. But then the drama would be that emotional journey of motherhood to watch her grow. I would include how beautiful it was to be a part of her birth. I'd even probably talk about how spiritual it was for me, that connection that I made to her and to be able to nurture her for all these years as motherhood has progressed. That's something that I would include. I would include that bond, that connection, that tie. So all moms know how touching it is to watch our kids grow. We know how emotional it makes us when they grow older. We know how it gets to us, how it connects to us. And other moms know how it is to be connected to your kids. So that's going to be something that connects with them on a deep level. My bond to my daughter is going to reach those high frequencies of love within other people. And people are going to feel that on such a deep level. Because even if you don't have kids, let's say you love kids, or let's say you love someone in your life, the fact that anyone could love those ways is going to be oh my goodness, that truly touches me. So, wow, right there, I just made a huge emotional connection. Just by talking about my daughter, the birth, the connection, the nurturing, the years of her life. She's 4 years old now. Just sharing that with my people that understand. And my people understand that I'm a mompreneur, and they're going to really connect to that and value that and love that and be wow, that is love. So after that drama, you want to add the last element. So the last element to the 3 keys is resolution. Any type of drama needs a happy ending or a way to bring it all together because let's face it, not all stories have a happy ending. We know that. This resolution should kind of get your audience thinking about things, and it should make them feel something really big. I mean, it's the resolution. It wraps it all up. So like I said, character Aurelia, drama, Aurelia's birthday, her actual birth, our connection, how much she's grown right before my eyes, which is a lot, so fast. Resolution. Guys, don't blink. Deep breathe when you feel frustrated. Take that Saturday off work. They're not very long. They grow up so fast. Soak it in. Appreciate it. Value it. That's the resolution. Love it for what it is because it doesn't last long. These years, they fly by so fast. And I haven't even told you the story, but I know you felt that. So now that I've planned my story, I type it. It's an art. Like, it's truly an art. It kind of takes me back to when I was like in college and I was taking my English class. And I was sharing this whenever I did the event. I always made good grades on my paper. Always a 100. I never made less than a 100 in an English class in college. I did not play any games. I love to write. And it's something that I'm good at. It's something that I enjoy. It's something that I love. Also, creative writing classes that I took. And when I had to like plan my workout, I had to think about the character. I had to think about the drama, the resolution. I mean, these are normal things in storytelling. So if you've ever taken a class in English or things of that nature, just think about those things even on Facebook, because we learn these things and they are important. Like, writing is important when we're connecting to other people. If you have a bunch of like misspelled words or punctuation in the wrong places, people aren't going to be able to connect with that because they're not going to be able to read it. The reason why we have grammar and language is so other people can understand it and we can have that written communication. I typed my story. There's this quote by Dale Carnegie. Your purpose is to make your audience see what you saw, hear what you hear, feel what you felt. Relevant detail. Relevant detail couched in concrete, colorful language is the best way to recreate the incident as it happened and to picture it for the audience. So that's super important. Like, it really lets them see it. Not only do you have that graphic there, I always recommend a graphic typically for storytelling so it catches their attention. But you have that story there to explain that image, what you're feeling, what you're going on. I'm going to read to you what I wrote on my storytelling post. I remember how excited I was when the nurse told me that she saw a head full of red hair. Something inside me could not wait another second to meet her. My first daughter. I had waited so many years. Finally, here she was, red hair like me. She was mine and I was hers. Within 1 minute, she was in my arms and latching to nurse for the very first time. Whew! All the feels there. My first time holding my daughter. Now here she is, 4 years old, and she has grown so much. She still lights a fire in my soul, and there's not a second that I'm not grateful for her. But why, I wonder, do they grow so damn fast? I blinked, and then she was 4. My advice to you, don't blink. Soak it all in. Fall in love every single day with everything around you. Live in the present. Take that Saturday off work. Deep breathe when you're frustrated. Don't yell, because one day you won't have messes to clean up or diapers to change. I'm sure in 4 more years I'll say the same things. Don't blink. Just fall in love with every second of what's happening right now. That story is authentic and it's true about how I feel. And I'm not going to lie to you. I still have moments where I still yell and I get frustrated and I fall apart. But I'm aware enough to know that that's not what I want. I want to soak it in. I want to yell less. I want to be that person to really connect with all those moments. That was authentic. It was straight from my heart. So I made a connection. It was real. It was true. It was me. It was really how I felt. It wasn't how someone told me to feel. It was just genuine. I was just seeing what popped up on my screen. Sorry about that. So whenever you tell that story, you want to make sure that you're connecting and that you're being you. If you never see your kids at all, and you're going to do a storytelling post about how much they've grown, but you don't ever have your kids, then that's probably not going to be very authentic for you. You got to think about situations that are real and true for you. You want to think about things that are authentic, your truths. I'm aware enough to say that, hey, I should soak everything in and not yell as much, but I'm also aware enough to say that sometimes my kids drive me crazy and get on my nerves. But I know that's normal because this is a learning process. Like, we're all learning, we're all growing on this, we're all like connecting to be more. So we're all growing in those ways. So whenever you tell that story, whenever you connect on those levels, you want to make sure that you are truly being yourself and you're saying things that you mean and you're connecting to a real place from in your heart. These have to be things that you really feel, because people are going to know if you're just trying to make other people happy. When you post things, make sure that you're being authentic. So if you post about positive love and positive affirmations and you don't really do those things, don't post about it, because people are going to know that you're full of crap, especially your family, and you're probably going to get called out on it. Like, oh, why are you trying to be somebody that you're not? You are this kind of person or that kind of person. I have a friend who's very pro-gun. I have friends that aren't pro-gun. They will express it in their business because that's who they are. That's who they market themselves to be. I have friends who market themselves as like, you know, vaccinate versus don't vaccinate. Whatever it is that you do in your business, whatever that is, how you connect, make sure that you're being authentic and you're sharing who you are. Because not only am I a spiritual entrepreneur, an astrologer, all those things, I'm a mom and I have my own beliefs, the things I do and the things I take care of in my home. And, you know, I can be really firm with my kids and I express that to other people. I'm really authentic with people when I do those things. So when you tell your story, you just want to make sure that you are truly being yourself and that you're sharing things that resonate with you. You don't want to always just storytell either just about, like, let's say your products or whatever. Like I said, this live challenge is not about going live every day with your products. This live challenge is about going live showing who you are. So what do you love? What are you passionate about? Is it your kids? Is it your boyfriend? Is it your dog? I mean, open up and share those connections in your post. Take a beautiful photo and then tell that lovely story. Really connect with people's hearts. I did not share that story that I typed out and wrote or that I read to you until after I taught that class. And I really took my time and I wrote out this story of where I connected with my emotions of how much I love my daughter. And it had over 100 likes on it because I was real and authentic. So that's the important thing, is to remember that your people, your following, they buy into you. They don't buy into your products. So if you're posting all day long on your page like, hey, I got this product for sale and this product for sale, and you're like wondering why nobody's taking the bait, it's because they don't care about your products. They care about you and the person you are and what you bring to the table. They want to know you, your passions, your loves, your fears. They want to know when you're having a bad day. They want to know when you're not having a bad day. They don't want your drama, like if your boyfriend cheated on you or this thing was crazy or whatever. Like if you're just being crazy on social media, people don't want that, but people do want you. They want to know who you truly are, what makes you tick, and what makes you happy. So just remember that, connect to those things, because you are totally, totally capable. Tell your story. Tell people who you are. Let them know your why, your passions, why you are the person you are. Because people are going to be attracted to you. This is attraction marketing. They're going to be attracted to you. They're going to come to you and be like, wow, like, Ariel, what do you do? You're so amazing. The way you are, the way you carry yourself, I like you. Like, oh, that's what you believe? I agree with you, girl. I agree with you, because you're going to attract all the people that resonate with you. The more authentic we are on our social medias and the more we share ourselves and tell our story and share our truths, we're going to keep attracting people that want to connect with us on those levels. If they're not your people, let them unfriend you and move on about their day, because those are not your people. You are always going to find your people, and you're going to grow your brand and be amazing at everything you do. But I'm going to end our video, and I love you guys. Thank you so, so much for watching. If you got value out of this video, please share it with your friends. This is truly going to be the one thing. Storytelling is going to take your brand, it's going to take everything to the next level. And yes, attract your tribe. You're always going to attract your people. I love you guys. If you got value from this, share it, tag a friend, whatever it is that you need to do. I just truly, truly think that marketing in these ways are going to get you to the next level. Also, don't forget to check out our challenge for the Perch, our live challenge, guys. You want to be going live, so that way your people know that you're serious about your business. And it's more so they can connect to you and get to know you better.